Here's your next one.
All right. We're live. So welcome to everybody. This is way loud. I'm gonna have to turn it down a little bit. But anyway, we've got a full lineup, and I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it over to Steve right now while I turn off the mic. Hang on.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. All right. So first up, we're gonna have Judy Nesmith.
That's correct.
And then Owen Dara, and then Bill Lustig. So let's bring up Judy. All right.
Thank you. I brought my whole band with me tonight. They're in this little box, and my backup singers. So we're very fortunate to have everybody with me tonight. And we're very fortunate to have all of you here. I'm going to sing for you two very autobiographical songs. And first one's self-explanatory. The second one came to me in a moment in the store that I love. Oh, is this still on or did this go off? Big Lots. Anybody ever shop in Big Lots? That's the second song. But let's start with the first. Remember, this really happened to me. I'm laying low. I gotta get it to letting go. I'm laying low. Last Tuesday broke my radio bone. My hand became detached. Last Tuesday broke my radio bone. My hand detached. I broke my ulnar too. It was similarly detached. My surgeon screwed my bones together. Now they're in a cast and sling. My surgeon screwed the bones together. Now I'm in a cast and sling. His parting words to me: for 8 weeks, won't do a thing. So I'm laying low. I'm laying low. Just gotta give it to letting go. I'm laying low. I never broke a bone when I was a child. Cartwheeling, pogo sticking, I was a wild child. Being slung up at my age ain't too neat. I broke my bones simply walking down the street. Having only one head, longest things I can do. Having only one head, longest things I can do. Ever try putting a bra on using only one hand? It takes two. So I'm hanging I'm hanging low. I'm hanging low. Just gotta get to let you go. I'm hanging low. I'm hanging low. Hanging low. I'm hanging low. Thank you. Yeah. First time I've sung that without a lady who knows that experience of not being able to put your bra on. And finally, Big Lots. I saw a message on a hair clip, but strong was spelled wrong. My favorite affirmation read, I am storm. The R and O had switched places. Funny, I had to admit till I realized for me, storm was a I am storm. I am storm. I am storm today. I've got all the news that spells strong, but they're put together in a different way. I am storm. I am storm. Almost storm. Get here in a bit. I'm not there yet. So I admit I'm storm. I'm working hard to get strong. Yeah, I can see it by rearranging here and there. I can see it till then. I wear that hair clip that says I'm strong. Cause I'm strong. I am strong. I am strong today. I've got all the things that spell strong. They're put together in a different way. I am strong. I am strong. I am almost strong. Give your it. I'm not there yet. So I admit I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I am strong today. I've got all the years that spell strong. They're put together in a different way. I am strong. I'm strong. I'm almost strong. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Are we on? All right, okay. Let's hear for Judy Nesmith. All right. Okay, so next up, we're gonna have Owen Dara and then Bill Lustig. And after that, Phil Harrington. So let's bring up Owen Dara.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's okay to plug in?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, well.
It's still okay to do it, it's just. Okay, so, hi. Hi, Judy, and hello, and thank you for having me back, Jimmy and Stephen, after a long, 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 long absence. Thousand years ago, the world was changing then. I had you in my arms, your stormy days at sea, and the light that you burned. I kissed you in sunlight, for the day was bright. Slowly, twilight falling through your eyes, gentle honesty, the breath that you turned. The dawn may fade to winter, and rivers turn to stone. Our skies may grow dim, but never more these days alone. I to your touch, as ocean tides can. It's fading out in the rain. I reach beyond our gaze through it to see the soul to see lives in the dawn may fade to winter and rivers turn to stone. Our skies may grow dimmer, but never more we'll walk these days alone. I see the starlight, the breeze from the dance of bliss. So you dare to dream, begin. Don't refer to enter, and never to stay. Skies may grow dimmer, but never more will these days. Thank you. See, I changed key and then I wasn't sure what key I was in. So I was like, where's the finishing chord there? I had to, because if I finish on that, none of us will sleep tonight. You know what I mean? I got to go. All right, now we're good. We're good. Okay. So that was a love song. And here's another love song because why not, right? What's wrong with love? You know what I mean? And you're sad? Oh, so I should do a breakup song instead? Oh, okay. Oh, I feel bad now. Well, I have a lot of friggin' breakup songs, let me tell you that. Yeah, we do, right? That's how we write. You know, I'll do a terribly sad song then. Why not? No? Okay, I'll cheer you up. All right. So when the right one comes along and you know, you want to say, "Hey, do you want to spend the rest of your life with me?" And I'm from a culture where we're not very romantic in that regard. In fact, my grandfather, apparently, he asked my grandmother to marry him, my granddad, when they were young, and he said, "How would you like to be buried with my people?" So I thought, you know what? Why don't I write a song that's maybe kind of about that, but in a romantic way? So hopefully I pulled it off. When the time stops, never then your eyes reflect a gaze no longer young. Your soul turns its embers to with no more thought to receive. Mountains wander by your eyes unseen, and plants fill the hearts of valleys green. The fire of hope between worlds where you lie. Please, never down. Beside me, rest. If I fall heaven as I turn your face into the breeze. Drift with me, this rising tide. When winter beats the autumn to its knees, the forest transparent streets through fear of what summer may bring in your sky. Can not let go of your spring and move beside me. If I from heaven as I would you turn your face into the breeze? Drift with me on this rising tide. With the promise promise of morning time, promise of morning time. Promises your strength and grace, it's grace to if I saw heaven down, lift with me this rising tide. Thank you. Good. Thank you.
Let's hear it for, let's hear it for Owen Dara. Right, so slight change in order. Next up, we'll have Phil Harrington, then Rocky Rosen, then Bill Lustig. And Bill, if you want to push it back further, just let me know. And then Claire, and then Joe and Alex, and then Green Rose. So let's bring up Phil Harrington. Then myself and Jimmy at the end.
This is quite an unusual sequence of events here. Owen and myself were born in the same city in Ireland, Cork, but I left early. He left later. Yes. And speaking of Ireland, a great book, if you want to read, is a book called Music and Madness, written by an Irish psychiatrist who revolutionized psychiatry in Ireland as much as he could. And there was a line in his book where he said that most people could avoid ending up in a mental hospital if they just had a good enough friend. So this is where I'm singing. I'm singing to my friend. Where do you go? Be all alone. Why? Why you so sad? Yes, I know can be so hard. Don't you remember the promise? Sorry. Where'd you go to be? Why, why you so sad? I know, can be so hard. You remember the promise that I made you. As long as the sun comes up, I'll be with you. When it goes down, I want to be with you. You trouble times as well as the good ones. Please, please don't despair. It's gonna get better time. The sun gonna shine. The other side. Don't you remember the promise that I made you? As long as the sun comes up, I want to be with you. When it goes down, I want to be with you. To trouble times as well as the good ones. It's a breakthrough. It's a turning your heart. It's not a big one. It's a breakthrough. It's a turning your heart. Don't you remember the promise you? And as long as the sun comes up, I'll be with you. When it goes down, I want to be with you. To travel times as well as the good. To travel times as well as the good ones. Thank you. This song is a song about my daughter, my daughters. It's called Never Give Up on You. It's going through a hard time with her at the time. Big, you baby, sorry, beautiful baby, blue eyes, sensitive soul, with the sweetest smile. I remember you waking in a fit of tears, singing you through the pain. I'll never give up on you, never stop loving you, believing in you till the end of time. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so turned on by harsh words, don't lie. I'm so sorry. I know it's hard to find out where the lights go. I'll never give up on you, never stop loving you, always believing in you till the end of time. I'll never give up on you, never stop loving you, always believing in you till the end of time. Learning to trust us, learning, 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 all the back selves, see people who love us, see the people who love us, lay with their arms into. I'll never give up on you, never stop loving you, always believing in you till the end of time. I'll never give up on you, never stop loving you, always believing in you till the end of time. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy and Steve. Good.
Say I was next. Yes. Let's hear for Phil Harrington. All right. So next up, we have Rocky Rosen and then Bill Lustig. Your friends here, right? Okay. And then after that, Claire Jameson and then Joan Alex. So let's bring up Rocky. And we have a guest here, a little kitty cat who's black. He's sitting in Rocky's chair. So he will have to exit stage left, you know, like old Snagglepuss used to do or whatever. So let's bring up Rocky Rosen.
Oh, okay. What the one here is? Oh, I want that one.
Just a reminder, while we're setting up, we do have the red tip jar. So anything you care to donate to help keep the lights on, literally, and help keep everything rolling. It is free, but voluntary, whatever you want to donate. So, kitty cat, time to you to exit stage left here. Oh, stage right. There we go. Oh, anyway. Rocky, yeah.
So what do you call beer with no teeth? A gummy beer. Sorry about the heartbreak. It will get better. Yeah, well. At least you don't have to live with that jerk anymore. So I'll play a couple songs I wrote this week. Well, thanks for letting me sleep over here tonight, but in the morning I'll be going. Before the birds start to sing their first song. Not a god hangs around. In the morning, I'll be gone. Time to gather a supply. I just don't shine in the morning time. When my shadow starts to cast. In the morning, I'll be gone. Afraid to get too close to anyone. Afraid I'll get hurt again. Or I'll hurt someone. Since my divorce, I found I like to sing alone. I've got my friends and my piano. My daughter, son, and sister. I've got my career. And satisfied. Well, goodbyes just never suit me. And smile seems awkward. It just feels wrong. The sunlight, take my place. It's in the morning. I'll be gone. To the edge of day. Just a little uncontrolled. So in the morning, I'll be gone. Afraid to get too close to anyone. I'm afraid I'll hurt again. Oh, someone. Since my divorce, I found I like to sleep alone. I've got my friends and my piano. My cool. For the first time in my life. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. All right. So where's the other page? There it is. I looked at Jimmy to see how was that. Where is Jimmy Yamagishi? By the way, before I plan any further, let's thank Jimmy and Stephen for all they do for us. We know you guys are getting rich off this, but still we appreciate it. Oh, look at that. I am so sorry, guys. Isn't that funny? That was all part of the act, by the way. So listen, if you're up here and you make mistakes, have fun with it. if you're gonna perform, understand the purpose of us playing is when we're up here is have a freaking blast. I mean that. And don't judge yourself harshly, just have fun. Anyway. Sun rises in the east. Sun sets in the west. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. It turns to night, then turns to day. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. You wish it were different, oh, you all. At the heavens. Stay tuned. I can that's the way it is. That's the way it is. I love piano. One touches the ocean, then slips away. Leaves let go when autumn calls their name. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Some hearts beating time and others out of time. Some hard lessons are wrong too soon. It's the way it is. Sure enough, like, yeah. I can run from my future and hide from my past. Hang on to a moon, but the moon won't last. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. And the river keeps flowing through sunshine and rain. Some things you can't change, but you learn. That's the way it is. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Let's hear it for Rocky Rosen.
Let's hear it for all of ourselves doing this.
All right. Okay. Next up, we have Bill Lustig, and then Claire Jameson, then Joan Alex, then Green Rose, myself, and Jimmy. So let's bring up Bill Lustig.
All right. Testing. Yeah, can you hear that? Jimmy the sound man. What a guy. So I haven't been here in a couple of years. And I play at a farmer's market every Monday at Southgate. I haven't played in front of an audience, a real audience, in a long time. So to paraphrase David Crosby, I'm scared shitless. And I just got to hope that the harmonica doesn't get stuck to my lips. So I've got a couple of autobiographical songs. This song is it's about where I grew up in eastern Ohio, northeast Ohio, outside of Cleveland. Hence the Cavaliers hat. I've given up on the Browns. And just grew up in this beautiful area where there's woods all around us, creeks, and a lot of good memories.
Well, cowboys and Indians was a long time ago, hiding behind a tree was a ground made of snow. Every day was a lifetime, it wasn't always fair. I know it's true, 'cause I was there. On the river behind Grandpa's house is where I had my first kiss. Pretending we were grown-ups, it's something that I miss. She was my best friend, there was nothing we could share. I know it's true, 'cause I was there when I was born, there when I died, when I was little, I was there, and sometimes when I was fine. In the story I tell, I was there, so you know that's true. Tomorrow I'll say that I was there, singing the song. The was a true woman that seemed like home to me. The winding path that took me there, walls across the street. Checking the purpose on the hillside, there's nothing to compare. I know it's true. I was there. Penitentiary going, mirror, we catch tadpoles and clean fish, swimming in the pool. The walls are steep, slippery on the day. I know it's true. I was there. When I was born, when I died, when I was born, I think I was there when I was born. I'm sure every story I tell, there's a Lord is true. Tomorrow I'm so that I was there singing a song. Yeah, tomorrow I'll say that I was there singing a song. Thank you. All right. Was there? All right, this is another. I guess it's kind of autobiographical. I wrote this as my a big landmark birthday was approaching, a big 6-0, which was a long fucking time ago. Man. So I think the next one I'm going to raise is going to be my last song. It's called well, I originally called it Thinking Out Loud, but I didn't want to embarrass Ed Sheehan. So I changed the name to This Old Cowboy. This old cowboy is riding on down the trail, singing these old songs, telling this old tale. Got my old horse, old guitar too. I don't know, lucky somebody gave me a picture of you. And this old cowboy is starting to slow down. I've done my share, it's time for someone else to paint the town. And these old bones, they travel this old land, carrying this old cowboy and working these old hands. It's been a long time, longer than I care, since I felt little white hands running through my hair. But I'm not unhappy, that never crossed my mind. Just thinking out loud. And this old cowboy is thinking about days gone by. The love I lost, the fights I fought, the dreams I never tried. And these old memories, they fade more with every day. Buried somewhere deep in my soul, and I guess that's it. The years go by like a setting sun, and the days they fly like a rabbit on the run. I've got no regrets. I left them far behind. I'm just thinking out loud about time. And this old cowboy is moving on down the road. I'm going nowhere fast, 'cause I've lightened my load. I've got my old friends and lovers, old heartaches too. I've got an old locket somebody gave me with an old picture of you. It's been a long time, longer than I know, since I said goodbye to the one never should have been. But I'm not lonely. I'm fine. I'm just thinking out. Thank you. Thank you so much. It didn't stick to my lips. That's a good sign.
Let's hear it for Bill Lustig. All right. The old unplugged thing, right. Okay, so next up, we have Claire Jameson, and then Joe Benstock and Alex W., and then Green Rose and beyond. So let's bring up Claire Jameson. Just a reminder, while we're waiting a moment, don't forget that tip jar. Here in a cool Pasadena fall night. We do a little miking here.
Yeah, I think I want to stand. It kind of gives me more energy. Yeah. Okay. Hey, everybody. This is great. I'm having a great, it's awesome. Really wonderful music. Okay. She, my girlfriend. She, my first. She should have been my last. And she, my princess. She, my first. And I should have been us last. Look through the mirror. Nope. window, look through the window to the past. She's a witch, she's a goddess, casting spells on my heart, and she moves to the music so smooth that she moves me. She moved me forward, and I can't go back to where I was. I forgot to explain to you what I'm doing here. That's a chorus. That's all I have. So I'm going through. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm going through a breakup right now. I have bits of songs. So I'm doing like a sampler plate, appetizers. I've got 4 choruses and a bridge from different songs. And it's gonna be under 10 minutes. So you know, and then it's works in progress. So that was my first chorus. It's called She. Yeah. All right. I wrote that yesterday. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now I see, but it doesn't matter. It's just me, and you're behind an iron gate for your protection from me. And I can read all the texts we've sent like a twisted novel, a chronicle of all the times we should have slowed down, step off the merry-go-round and breathe. You told me to breathe. I can't breathe without you. No contact. It's another song. Yeah. Going through it. Yeah, going through it. No contact. I cannot contact this person. And she's not going to contact me. And then, okay, so for that one, I think I do have the bridge. That one does have the bridge. The bridge is brand new. I'm going to see if I can remember it. Honestly, I might even want to look at my phone. Oh, no, I think I can do it. Okay. Okay. They say cut toxic people out. Well, hey, I'm the toxic person out in the cold. Gotta leave you alone. Can't pick up the phone because you're not coming home, and you shouldn't. I'm no good for you. So that's a bridge. Yeah. There we go. And that's from the same song. Those are two, those are a pair. And then let's see. So I have another song. This one is about another chorus. This one is about kind of like being in a kind of codependent situation where I'm kind of a mess and this other person is trying to take care of me. And it's just, you know, it wasn't sustainable. And I wasn't giving enough back. So. Yeah. I have to find it. So weird. It's like, I know this song and it's just like, suddenly I'm standing up here and I'm just like, what? And it's just kind of like, right. This is so weird. How did you guys are so intimidating. No, okay. Because it's like, oh, I get it. I remember it. Okay. You had me handled. I was taking a break. I broke your back. Wait, yeah. You had me handled. I was taking a break when you broke your back, bending over to fix me, fix us. Can you help me? Can you help me manage? Or should I manage myself out of your arms where I can't do you harm anymore? Caught in a cycle, and I don't like who I've become. Please let me go. Your friends will say I told you so. And your life gets better, life gets better, life gets better after me. And thereafter, then after me. Obviously, some of the chords doesn't really matter. It's more of a lyrics thing. But yeah, so that one, like the way that it ends, because it's going to make more sense when there are verses, but that one, it says life gets better after me, and then it transitions to there after me, because I am bipolar, and a part of our problem was that I was having delusions and breakdowns where I thought the government is after me or aliens are after me or something. So the verses are going to, I guess, go into that. The transition from after me to there after me will make sense in a full song. And okay, one more, and was written during a good time. It's an older song that was written during a good time, so it's gonna be thing to end on that might not be so upsetting. All right. Okay. And I miss you. And in this room, you stirred up the dust, and it never settles. Shimmers and swirls in the air we both breathe. You swept up my cobwebs, then spun them to gold. This house is still haunted. You danced with my ghosts. So that's a chorus, yeah. And so that one's actually gonna, it's about, I took a swing dancing class with this person, my partner. And in the course of that class, I kind of realized that I have some trauma in my body that makes me not want strangers to touch me and move me around. And then because personally, like I've had experiences, and we had a mention of the psychiatric ward. I've had experiences in the psychiatric ward of being tied down to a bed, and while I'm screaming and crying, and the security guards are laughing at me and stuff like that. So I don't like it when people touch me. That's a new thing for me. And so, no, it's not that new. Anyway, now I'm doing stand-up. Anyway, so yeah, so that, so in that class, it was really beautiful to have someone who could be there for me and kind of like make me feel comfortable in my body and make me feel safe. And that is a person who I don't have that person anymore. That's my fault.
Let's hear it for Clara Jameson. Okay. So next up, we have Joe Benstock and Alex W. And are you guys going to play 2, 3, or 4 songs? There's 2 of you, so you can play as many as 4, but how many are you going to play? Okay, a couple together and then 1 or 2 after. All right, very good. So, Joe and Alex.
All right. No singing, so. Going up high? Nice. Sure, I'll sit there.
Okay, Joe. It's all you, man. Yeah.
What more should I do?
You play your A?
Yes.
Go for it, Joe.
Called the Sentinels up in Redwood, Sequoia country. There were two trees, and I just felt they watch over us, all of the living beings, and even some of the inanimate ones. After all we put them through, they still watch over us sometimes. The Sentinels.
You sure you don't want to do another one of your own?
Okay, seasonal. I know it's spoken word. It's called, the title's almost longer, All Hallowed Eve. Melancholy fall. Wind strips the trees, and I count one leaf for each soul.
Okay.
To do,
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, this is a song I've played it a few times at this point here in LA, but Joe won the part for it and we like playing it together, so I'll play it tonight as well. And then I'll play probably just a short little ditty afterwards and call it a night. Anxious at the function, asking what about taken for a moment, nightmare about the drop and down. I've been tearing up, not sleeping much, an empty cup, falling strong. Did you cry? Did you sleep in night? Fill up your cup, and that ass feeling. So someone's coming. Keeping tabs on our own, and some marks on our sheet. Hiding through my flesh to see. Look at causality. I've been burning, replaying my abuse. It isn't an excuse for this. Did you hurt yourself? Replay hurt yourself. Wasn't an excuse. I was clean. After so was after so I was after so After all, thanks. Cool. Thanks, Joe. Fastest tune up ever. Good. Yeah, I went through a lot of shit this past year. A lot of death. And I've been writing some pretty like nice, I don't know, not like extremely uplifting stuff, but I don't know, whatever. Sounds folky, makes me feel good. Here's one. I wrote it last night. But waves me off into the ambulance. Oh shit. What's the words? In the hospital, told her that I didn't want to be. Oh, can I start over? Hold on. Thanks. Into the hot ambulance the night that I took my own life. Sitting in the hallway of the hospital, I told her that I didn't want to be. She nodded like she knew what I meant, but the hospital was cold and I didn't want to be in that bed. He stays awake until the hours of the morning, trading advice for advice. The earth comes close to the brightness of the earth, but whisper to his proud phrase. Doesn't know my name, but there's no place I'd rather gain. Father makes a night of generosity, gentle souls, thing I could never touch. Know how to live a life of gratitude, but I swear to God, this is enough. I swear to God, this is enough. That's it. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Joe Benstock and Alex W. Okay. So next up we have Green Rose, then Enrique, then myself and Jimmy. Let's bring up Green Rose. And Jimmy, who do we have for speaker next month, or do we have one yet?
Yes, we do. I can't remember his name. But he's like one of the main reviewers for Music Connection.
A reviewer for Music Connection. I see. a major dude, and any major dude will tell you, right? Yeah.
He's also does stuff for Rolling Stone and so he's like major here.
Okay, all right, all right. Not Dan Campbell.
Another guy. More
Okay, all right. It's more, we do have coffee and hot water for tea over there, as well as we have a tip jar. So everything is there. We don't have any goodies tonight, I don't think. There's a little bit of goodies. Yeah, right, right. So anyhow.
Okay. Oh. This is good. Yeah. Hi, I'm Green Rose from South Korea, and I'm just visiting here temporarily. But I'm visiting here for 88 days, so that's quite a while. So I've spent like 2 months here, and I met a lot of amazing people here, and I'm really grateful for that. But at some point, things like aren't always so like good and happy, you know. So sometimes I felt like, what am I doing here? And I came all the way here. And as a young and unestablished person, I feel like my life is just draining out and I'm getting nothing out of it. So sometimes I feel like my life is all in vain. So I wrote a song about that. So I want to share it today. Breathing in and out, dust would fill my lungs and heart. Why did I stray so far from home? I believe she kicked me out. I lost all my friends, they're gone. What will I get so far from home? Never used to understand. Feel this inside homesick. Now here I stand. No else that I can ask. Oh, have mercy. You is it worth the pain? Deep down, hate myself just like you do. Feel my life's in vain. Strolling around at night, winds were empty on my mind. How will I get myself back home? Streets filled with ash and oil. People out here lost their souls. How did they all end up out here? Never used to understand, feel the sense of homesick. Now here I am, nothing left in my own hands. I feel so young and lost. Keep your head up and don't stop trying hard. But is it worth the pain? Deep down, I hate myself just like you do. Feel my life sinking. Keep your head up and don't stop trying hard. But is it worth the pain? Deep down, I hate myself just like you do. I hope I disappear. Deep down, my heart would sing a song for her. But I don't know where I should go. Deep down, I hate myself for who I am. I feel my life's in vain. Feel my life's in vain. I feel my life's in vain. Thank you. And the next one is like today I want to share two songs that I wrote here in America for what I felt here. But I mean, there were some like good parts. It wasn't like always like this depressing. Like I had such a great time. Like I was doing a lot of tourist stuff. Like I went to Griffith Observatory and Forest Lawn, and they were so like good. I met a lot of great friends and great songwriters and great artists. But this next song is not gonna be that like happy either. So this one is called the song I just sang, I named it Life's in Vain, and this another one would be American Dream, because I heard about the like historical backgrounds about American dreams, about living in a grand porch and white picket fences. And at first I was in kind of like wealthy people's area when I first came here. So what I felt there was like, oh my gosh, I'm from a really poor country. Like, so I mean, I felt that my country's GDP was lower than America, so I kind of like was really jealous about it. So I wrote a song about that. I earned the prize for my hard labor back in town where I was not a stranger. Now I'm here at this brand new harbor where everything's just strange yet familiar. Oh, I got this feeling of freedom. Keep holding us in my mind full of wisdom. Oh, but there's a pit of somehow stomach. 'Cause none of these were built for me. Grand porch, my face on the canvas, American dream. Oh, deep soul that colors that reach out to be that sweet. I wish that all of those were mine. I learned the worth of our hard labor. We got different price tags on our shoulders. Try to race towards that high border. But then I saw the same blue and it got colder. Oh, they got this story of how it is. Working 9 to 5, now wanna struggle. Oh, I have a pin inside my stomach. Cause working 9 to 6 was still not enough. For me, realizing cool that's American dream. No, but somehow there's that message just enough to make them scream. I wish I got a better life. I wonder if there's such thing as perfect happiness. Feels like everyone's just carrying the same weight. No matter where you are, it's always gonna be in your dream. Green grass with roses, I'll decorate the yard in my dreams. I think I could build something if I only had a chance to live here. But goodbye, sweet friends. I'm so sorry that I'm terrible like this. Yeah, I'm jealous of everything you have, but I gotta pack my things and just leave. Still, I wish that everything was mine. Thank you. Yeah. No, in Eagle Rock, but that was like I'm staying in South Central now. So yeah, yeah.
Have mercy. Let's hear it for our Green Rose. Nobody starts at the top, that's for sure. There's always a story. I remember the cat food story about, I forget the guy's name. Who was the guy's name? Who, the songwriter who was eating cat food. He was so poor. Shots outside of his window in Hollywood when he was living there. Anyway, then he finally wrote a song for Backstreet Boys that made it, and now he's a millionaire. You know, it's one more song in the big city. One more story, I should say. Next up, we have Enrique, and then myself and Jimmy. Let's bring up Enrique. So is there anybody here I missed or that didn't see me? So, okay, I think we got everybody, right? Okay, good.
Then you have the tutor. I came wintfully unprepared. Sorry about that. Yeah. Just got it too quick. That is true. Yeah. Hi, how's everyone doing? That's great. Very happy to hear that. That's what I was hoping for. Even though I heard a bunch of sad songs tonight, it sounds like everyone's good. I'm happy to hear that. Well, I'm very good as well. I also have another sad song to play. This one is called Hard Labor. I've given people my hard labor. I never say no to big favor. I've let my taste change and be catered. I'm a messy blob without any flavor, and I love being nice. I love checking twice, and I don't mind my mind burning from the. And I love being kind, even if it's hard to find. And I don't mind my mind burning from the. And I'm yearning, and I'm yearning, Lord, keeps on turning. And I'm yearning, and I'm yearning, Lord, keeps on turning, all turning. I've given people my heart labor. I never say no. Only simple. I can try asking for perfect love. I can't bear the scratching from feeling left behind. And I'm checking twice, and I don't mind. And I'm being kind, even if it's hard to find. And I don't mind my mind burning from morning. And I'm yearning, and I'm yearning. Love keeps on turning, and I'm yearning, and I'm yearning. Love keeps on turning, all turning. Sorry. Thank you. Um, actually had there was a I was gonna play a show at Hotel Cafe this Monday, but it got canceled out with circumstances beyond my control. And this literally happened like 2 days before the show, so I'm really glad that thanks to Green Rose for inviting me to this and like it's a really cool vibe here. So it feels good to share songs like these. That first one was a very new one, and I'm gonna play you another very new one that I wrote inspired by um just checking in with where I am at life, you know. This one's called the Den Song. I all the songs I've learned, I do believe when I've been burned. Scars are hidden beneath my clothes. My conscience is written for a week, I suppose. Call me up, that dove wasn't enough to drink the wine. I believe it's time to get my fair share of what I feel inside that was always there. Say hi to me to the horses while I'm free, and I'll join you in meeting the setting sun. There's a few things I need to get done. Family's gone to different coasts. Loneliness is nothing compared to a toast. By yourself with ideas of friends, the dust on the bookshelf applaud your demands. Yeah, me two horses riding free and join you in meet the sunshine. There's a few things I need to get done. Oh, there's a few things I need to get done. Get done right now. I'm all the songs I've learned. I do believe when I've been burned. Oh, scars are hidden beneath my clothes. I'm just written for a week, I suppose. Thank you. Have a great season.
And now come to the stage. We got our webmaster, the main dude, and awesome songwriter and singer. Give it up for Stephen GC.
Thank you, Jimmy. And let's hear it for Enrique. Yeah. Oh, it's down here, right? Okay. So it's November. No. Can you hear me? Okay. Freezing. It's nice. Anyway, this is an original. It's called it's a fireplace kind of song. One of those. It's fire. Waiting so long. Sight for waiting so long. There's snow on your shoes, leave them by the door. It's comfortable here. There's warmth from the fire, sit down on the floor. If you dear, waited for so long to kiss you. Run my fingers through your hair. Share our love without care. Please close your eyes, I want to kiss you now. There's a feeling inside, I want it. Time slows to a close. Snow started falling, kind of fast. Relax, let's have it all. I've waited for so long to kiss you. Run my fingers through your hair. Share our love without care. Close your eyes, I want to kiss you now. Waited for so long to kiss you. Run my fingers through your hair. Share our love without care. Close your eyes, I want to kiss you now. Thank you. So, about 10 days ago, I have the luck of having a friend who, is named Donna, and she's on the board of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I got a ticket to go to the induction at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame about 10 days ago. And, people admitted or inducted were Bad Company, Tom Bell, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Nicky Hopkins, Carol Kay, Cyndi Lauper, Outkast, Salt and Pepper, Soundgarden, Lenny Waronker, the White Stripes, and Warren Zevon. Quite a lineup. A couple of them, of course, are not with us. So this was quite an event. So what I thought I'd do is this is a cover song of a cover song made popular, and this is kind of a unique song because it's not only a Woodstock generation song, but it's also was a theme song for, I think it was the Wonder Years. Yeah, and I think you'll recognize it. Please sing along, okay? It's called "With a Little Help from My Friends." What would you do if I sat out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. You know I get help. No, I don't try to help. You know I get help. What to do when your love is away? Does it worry to be alone? How do you feel at the end of the day? Are you sad to be on your own? No, I ain't trying to help. No, I don't care. You know I get I need someone to love.
Would you believe in a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain it happens all the time. You know it does. What do I feel when I turn the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's fine. Nobody
Thank you. And last up, but not least, is Jimmy Yamagishi, our own Guitar Yoda. That's your favorite man too. Yep.
Yeah, we're getting both sides right now. We're getting sandwiched by the heat.
Well, maybe I just stole that cord. I just stole the cable.
No game.
Well, we'll give it a shot. So did you guys have a good time? Yeah. I had a great time. It's so nice to see some of you guys that I haven't seen for years, and then some new people too. And you're awesome. That's awesome. All the way from South Korea. I mean, my gosh, you know. And I was thinking, what's one of the other things that's very American? I realized 12-step programs. And relationships are kind of like that sometimes too. So I wrote this one. It's not like just because I'm quietly I took a cold shot. My life with much higher power. Inside my pride, roses and gold, us his friend, taking its toll. This had to do. Well, I guess I will come to the end of our road. It's has to be told. As much as it hurts, I must be true to you. 12 steps away from me. Just one way around. Just ain't in a fight. hello, if you common sense, my distance, making me this example, others to hear. Won't be much stronger. Maybe someday, step right beside me. Just every time to the end of our road. Really no story, it's left to be told. No chance it hurts, I must bid you adieu. 12 steps away from you. 12 steps away from you. And those who've been here before, you know that I always end with this thing because really it's like a benediction, you know, that you guys are going to be doing okay. Life is good, and you know, we've all gone through a lot of things, but we're still here. In spite of the things that sometimes change along the way. And if you know, you can sing along. Looking back, I see the roads I've traveled. Some detours just to come this far. Sometimes took the road that looked so easy. That's why it's just as hard. Sometimes watch with my friends find great success. It brought me happiness. Count your blessings anytime. Count your blessings, you will find. Count your blessings and you'll see. You're right where you should be. Count your blessings anytime. Count your blessings, you'll find. Count your blessings and you'll see. Right where you can't sleep, 'cause I'm thinking about the future. Things that I can see but still can't hold. Dreams are the way up to tomorrow. So steps round the globe. Then I get remember. Sometimes I've lost. Sometimes it's only a gift for blessing someone else. Count your blessings and count your blessings you'll find. Count your blessings and you'll see. You are right where you should be. Count your blessings and count your blessings you'll find. Count your blessings and you'll see. You are right where you should be. Thank you, Jimmy. God bless. We'll see you guys next time. Jimmy Amagishi. And also make sure that you look at our website, songnet.info, songnet.info, and I will have the guy's name. I just can't remember the guy's name right now. He's from the UK, and he's an incredible reviewer. You know, he's got stuff in Rolling Stone. He's got stuff in Music Connection, and he's very well known for doing great reviews. It's free. You guys can log on, email songnetshowcase@gmail.com, songnetshowcase@gmail.com. Steve will pick up your email. If you want to submit something to listen to, submit your lyrics, preferably in Word format, and the song in MP3 format.
Mr. Man will listen.
And we will be listening. It'll be awesome. So see you guys next time. Have a good one.
Good night.